The remains of the 17 victims fitted into just 5 boxes covered by a Jewish prayer shawl. They date back 800 years to a time when Jewish people were facing persecution throughout Europe. 6 were adults, 11 were children, the youngest just 2 years old. Pictures taken at the time of the excavation suggested the bodies were thrown down a well together, head first.
The whole story of the Jews in Norwich and in York and elsewhere was an appalling situation, and how they were utilised by the king. The king borrowed money from them, and when it came to repayment, he just threw them out of England.
The skeletons were discovered in 2004 during the building of the Chapelfield shopping centre.
It just seems such an awful travesty that these remains were being left, and it just didn't seem right.
The multi-faith service was conducted in both English and Hebrew, with a retired bishop apologising for the sins of the past.
This was an obvious time in which to say, as Christians, we are repentant about that story and rejoice in the fact that that would never happen today, because our friendship as Christians and Jews together is solid and secure.
And so more than 800 years after the 17 victims died so horrifically, they're finally laid to rest. There are now plans for a permanent memorial near to where they died. Natalie Gray, ITV News, at the Jewish Cemetery in Norwich.